The market drops early, only to trade back to closing flat. Who's really in control? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so there's this old kid's song called Henry VIII where every verse is the exact same, and at the end of it you say second verse, same as the first, and then you re-sing it, and it's super annoying, and that's essentially what the market's doing right now. The market tried to drop through support in the open, and then the bulls traded straight up for the rest of the day, closing basically flat on the day again. We are still trading in a range, but the bulls did put in another higher low. I'll get into all that in just 1 second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, this market has gotten really messy in the micro count, as I've talked about recently, and continues to trade flat in this range. Hopefully, OPEX can break us out, but for now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500, and since April 6th back here, okay, the market put in a low, then put in a high, made a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then they made another higher low yesterday. Off of that low, they started to push up, but they did curl down a little bit at the close, not enough for me to say, oh my gosh, we're heading back down. And until the bears actually break a level of support or put in a lower low, the market is still bullish, and we still look up. And the biggest level of support is the 4100 area. That's where we'd like to see them push through. But overall, if we are above 40.84 on the ES futures chart, the market is bullish. So, as I said, we got these higher high, higher lows, and then they pushed up today, or yesterday, I should say, and started to curl down at the close a little bit, but not enough that I would say, oh my gosh, we're definitely heading down. So, what we would look for is one of two potentials. If the bulls can hold 41.59 on any pullback, we can see a much higher move here up into the through the 4200 area, which should cause a squeeze because of all of the resistance at 4200, and that should push us up to the 4230 to 4260 area pretty quickly after that. So the bulls need to hold 4160 for that to stay in as a valid count. If they cannot hold that, we would look for the bears to try to make a C wave down to 4140, okay, and then you'd get the A, B, C down into this blue box, and from there we would have to see if the bears can actually break through a significant level of support, or if the bulls are going to start to take it higher again from there. Overall, we're still in this channel that you can see on the chart that I have outlined. The bulls have stayed pretty much in that channel all the way up. So a break of the channel in either direction would be a good sign for whoever's direction it breaks in, but overall, until the bears can actually break support, this market is bullish, and I expect to move over 4200 into that 4300 area before we see the significant drop we're looking for. Over on the NASDAQ, okay guys, so on the NASDAQ, they did pull back again in the open, but then bought up into the close, and then sold off a little bit at the close, so you have this move up, and then a little bit of a pullback. The NASDAQ did at least put in a lower low than this low here, which is a little bit different, but still higher than this low over here. So if the NASDAQ's going to go ahead and follow through with this A down, B up, and then C down, it's going to target about 13,000 for the NASDAQ, and that would be just the A wave. Then we'd look for a B and C down toward that 12,840 area we've been talking about for a bigger pullback on the NASDAQ. However, if they are not able to break through here, okay, about the 113 area, if they're not able to break through that, we would expect them to hold here and then try to drive higher up toward the 13.5 to 13.600 area I talked about in yesterday's video. That would be the 50% retrace of the move down off of the highs. So the NASDAQ does have a little more of a bearish posture, although if you zoom out a little bit, it's just kind of a big bull flag in general. But they have at least not made higher highs and higher lows as the ES has since back on the 6th. So we'll see if the NASDAQ can lead, as they are the one that's been leading to the downside so far, and break support. But again, until we break support, this market is bullish, and I do expect higher. Guys, if you love the information that I put out on these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It will take you right over to the website. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, and become part of our trading team before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. We just started our training program. We have our Elliott Wave for Beginners course. You can see all the videos we have in here. And that comes with both memberships. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where I go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades last anywhere from a few days to a few months, so we don't trade quite as often as a day trading room does. However, if you are interested in day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as day trading, individual stocks, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you huge multiples on your money, and it's how he structures the trade that's so unique. Something you kind of have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account trading mini ES futures, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. Key takeaways for today. The market is bullish until this channel breaks, until they can put in a lower low, and until the bears can break support. If the bears can break support, we can look for a further move down. But overall, if we're above 40.84 on the ES, the market is still bullish. Over on the NASDAQ, again, we do have a big bull flag type setup here, but they have made some lower lows and haven't just had higher highs and higher lows like the ES. So the NASDAQ could lead us to the downside. If they do, they need to break significant support around the 13,113 range and then down here at the 12,924 range. If they can do that, we get a good enough pullback, then we can look for the next leg higher. Guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.